The weekend highlight show with me, Paul Dempsey. We start with Newcastle United's bid to force their way back into the title race. Sir Alex Ferguson knew Manchester United had been given a lesson by Real Madrid. Maybe Sir Bobby Robson thought the home side could exploit any after effects here. Noel Solana returned to the right of midfield for Newcastle after a groin injury. Behind him, Aaron Hughes was restored at right back after missing the defeat at Everton. John Woodgate and Titus Bramble were paired again at centre back, and in midfield, Jermaine Jenas partnered Kieran Dyer with Gary Speed missing. Changes for Manchester United too. Gary Neville joining brother Phil on the bench. John O'Shea came back into the side in a defensive reshuffle, with Mikael Silvestre moved back into the middle and Wes Brown slotting in at right back. In midfield, no David Beckham with hamstring trouble. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer started on the right with Paul Scholes supporting Ruud van Nistelrooy. Newcastle knew a victory here would leave them just 3 points behind the morning leaders Arsenal and Manchester United. But would the visitors once again demonstrate their fabled powers of recovery? Joining 52,000 at St James's Park, Steve Banyard.
What a day. Champions are made, challenges are destroyed in a week like this. In August it started with 20, it's now down to 3. Tonight it could be 2 if Newcastle fail to win today. It's the critical week in the race for the title. Viana. Cutting inside Wes Brown. Fullbacks followed him every step of the way. That's allowed some space here for Olivier Bernard. Some good intelligent play by the Geordies, and it's whacked away by Mikael Silvestre for a Newcastle corner. Really clever play that by Bernard. Tracking into the space, abandoned by Wes Brown. Viana with the corner. Too high for Shearer. Bernard. Caught late. Free kick. Newcastle's turn to take it quickly. And hit first time, Barthez on the volley from Bellamy. Hammered back, oh my goodness, what a goal! Jermaine Jenas! Stunning! Manchester United have played some very quick free kicks this season, but there Barthez saving initially. It came back for Jermaine Jenas, and he thumped it past the Manchester United keeper. True as an arrow. If you didn't believe before, maybe you believe now. Solskjaer again providing the width on the flank. Giggs has joined Van Nistelrooy in the middle. Jabbed away as far as Scholes. Giggs, it's Scholes, and Newcastle confusing each other. My goodness me, that was a hairy, scary moment for Newcastle at the back. Keane trying to press here. It's very haphazard, and the shot from Scholes coming in. So they were getting a right old muddle at the back there. Scholes, Giggs, great flick, Van Nistelrooy, space to run at Newcastle's defence all of a sudden. Giggs, chance here, it's the equalising goal, it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's 1-1, well this was a fabulous interchange. The ball there from Giggs, measured to perfection. Solskjaer onside, tucked it away beautifully. Nothing Given could do about that. He closed down the angle as best he could. But Solskjaer with a brilliant run in behind the defenders. 9 Premiership goals this season. He really is Mr. Dependable. And here he is working well with Scholes. And suddenly it's 2-1. 2 goals in quick succession. Solskjaer and Scholes. And Manchester United forge ahead of Newcastle here at St James's. Newcastle really didn't deal with it properly. And Scholes and Solskjaer great little 1-2. And it's 1-2 the score here at St James's Park as well. Scholes to Giggs, back towards Scholes, brilliant from Manchester United. And Scholes, Giggs, Van Nistelrooy, all in forward areas. Short for Giggs. Still Giggs. Touched off here, and Scholes! Well, he almost burst the net with that, Paul Scholes. A thumping drive from the number 18 for Manchester United. Suddenly 3 goals in quick succession, and back to the top of the Barclaycard English Premier League tonight. Here goes Scholes for Manchester United. And Nistelrooy has to check his run to avoid being offside. Keane to O'Shea. What a wonderful player, John O'Shea. Brilliant, off the woodwork, chance to tuck it away. And it's hammered home by Ryan Giggs for number 4. John O'Shea dancing between Newcastle's defenders. Unlucky not to score himself, but Giggs wasn't going to miss from there. It's 4-1. And even Sir Alex could only have dreamed about a scoreline like this approaching half-time. Shearer just on the edge of the area here. Trying to slide it in for Solano. Nice idea. Of course, goal difference will be possibly crucial at the end of the season, so Manchester United will continue to press for more goals, I'm sure. They started the day with a goal difference of +28 compared to Arsenal's +33. They've made up considerable ground. Solskjaer, Gary Neville outside him. What an impact this would be. And it's a hat-trick for Paul Scholes. It's 5 for Manchester United. Two defenders, both going for the same ball, Bramble and Bernard. And Solskjaer with the presence of Gary Neville outside him. Scholes drilling it in near post to claim his hat-trick. Scholes drilling a glorious ball here towards Solskjaer. Forlan in the middle, Forlan leaves it, and Nicky Butt almost pouncing. Not too often Nicky Butt gets a goal. And Newcastle's defending has gone completely awry momentarily. Forlan goes down, it's a penalty. Bramble's challenge. And things going from bad to worse for Newcastle, getting better and better for Manchester United. Van Nistelrooy with 10 successful penalties this season. This to make it 18 in his United career and join Eric Cantona on 18. No doubt, no question, 36 goals this season for Ruud van Nistelrooy. And Manchester United have equalled their best ever score at St James's Park. Quality of Forlan's final ball as left a couple of opportunities wasted, but Newcastle on the break here, chance to pull one back with Shearer. And even when Alan Shearer's got a sight of goal, it's not going right for Newcastle today. Gents. Gary Neville. Barthez with a dreadful clearance. There's a possible opportunity here for Newcastle, and they've pulled a goal back. Shola Amiobi gets the consolation. And Fabien Barthez, not for the first time this week, with a very characterful display. Personal horror from Barthez. Shearer was offside originally, but not interfering with play, hence the move was allowed to continue. But Amiobi with the strength to hold off his man, and a great little dink over the goalkeeper to make it 6-2. Woodgate. Well, they were mesmerised in Madrid, but they've been truly hypnotic on Tyneside. Newcastle themselves left in a trance. The title race down to 2 for sure now. Not a good afternoon for Newcastle, but they can take plenty of pride in the way they've performed throughout the whole season. The full-time score at St James's Park, it's Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 6.